Hey Paris.
Hello, Giles.
Good to see you, man.
Very good to see you.
Come on in.
What a beautiful place.
Thanks very much. Yeah, this is my creative space here in the south of France. And it's my happy space. It's where I can imagine things for tailor design, which is primarily yachts. It's all about boats and the water. My heritage actually comes from cars. As you can see here, I was lucky enough to be the design director for Rolls-Royce motor cars for about 7 years. But here, it's all about yachts and water. So come on through.
Thank you. And then what inspired you to design a yacht with that heritage?
I think it's a love of water. Ever since I was a young guy, I lived near water, near lakes, did sailing with the school. And as you know, I mean, I'm into cars and yachts, but things that move, the majesty of elegant shapes, especially shapes that are blown by wind. So it's this idea that things really are natural and the forms are natural. The whole effortlessness of yachts really inspires me. So that's really why in my latter part of my career, I'm coming back to yachts with a vengeance. And that's the whole inspiration behind Olus.
Great, great, great. Because what is your next ambition, or what is your biggest ambition now at the moment?
Well, my biggest ambition has to be to kind of get Olus, whether she's 120 meters or 80 meters, pretty much on the water. I mean, I know it's a long process, and Oceanco and myself, we've worked very well so far together. I'd love to get to a position where we can bring that yacht into a great space for a client in the next few years, let's say. And these are some of the drawings that, you know, we did originally, just to give the form language. I can't help my pen designing long, elegant lines like Rolls-Royces. So there's a little bit of my DNA coming through in Olus. And she's my passion. And I'm very proud of what we've achieved so far together. And yeah, as I come down here, I'm always thinking about what we can do to get that project moved a little bit further along.
We would love to have her and see her on the water, Giles. And then if there's one piece of advice you would give to your younger self or to somebody entering in the business, what would that be?
I think it's all about letting your imagination flow. I think in today's society, for designers, let's say, even educationally, sometimes there's this sort of big focus on you have to deliver something in the first 5 years, you've got to be digital, you've got to sort of somehow answer the world's net zero objectives. I would just say, from an aesthetic perspective, let your imagination flow. It's like a movie. You'll end up probably putting most of it in the waste paper bin because you'll edit, edit, edit. Don't be afraid to edit. Some things don't work. Don't be afraid to throw things away. And then finally leverage your talent. Everybody who comes into design has something to offer. So believe in yourself. And then finally, Paris, just work hard. The great opportunities like working with Oceanco and Simply Custom don't come easy, but let's keep working hard.
Fantastic, great, great. And I mean, you talk with full of passion and excitement. What excites you the most in our industry at the moment?
I think it's this combination of materials and technology. I think, you know, we've got Black Pearl, which, you know, I love that yacht. And I think it's this sort of fusion of the natural forces of nature and somehow this new era of technology that enables that yacht to exist. And I think it's actually bringing about a new approach for designers. They're having to think a little bit differently. I think net zero is impacting, like with cars at the moment. You know that cars are really changing how they're put together because of battery technology. I think it's proving the same for yachts as well. That's the big, let's say it's a challenge, but it's also a big sort of push and a catalyst, let's say, to try new things, innovate.
And that's exactly what we see with the design as well, Giles. Thank you very much for being
You're
part
welcome,
of
Giles.
Simply Custom.
Great to be invited. It's an honor for me to be part of the Oceanco project.